It is the voice of Indiana County, WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, WCCSradio.com. And we are on the line this morning for our visit with the Purchase Line Schools. Mathew Scott joins us this morning, and we talk about the Vocational Experiences Club at Purchase Line. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Todd. How are you today?
Wonderful. Good to have you with us. Our visit presented by Marcus & Mack, voted Best Law Firm and Best Personal Injury Lawyer 3 years in a row, and the Best of Indiana County contest. Visit them online at marcusandmack.com. So Purchase Line has the Vocational Experiences Club. What is that?
Yes, it's basically a club that we run with some of our students that our goal in this club is to get them a job once they leave Purchase Line. And we do lots of different experiences here that basically when I run my classroom, a lot of the activities we do, we run it just like we are actually at a job site. We tell them that sometimes I'm the boss, sometimes someone else is the boss, but we try to demonstrate a lot of the skills and behaviors and things that they're going to need to get a job and be successful in life after they leave Purchase Line. We realize here that not all kids are shooting for a college. Not all kids are going to attend any kind of schooling afterwards. They just want to go out and get a job afterwards, and our goal is to help them get there. So we just do all kind of different things here within a classroom. When the weather permits, we have a car detailing operation we do here where the teachers can sign up and we detail their cars, and I try to explain to them that that's a great skill that they can use to have their own little business on the after they graduate, or to work for dealerships. I said it's amazing, those kind of things that they don't realize that is the opportunity for employment there. So we do lots of things like that. We run a coffee shop every week where the faculty and staff are able to purchase. We do a baked good, and then we offer different types of drinks that the students prepare from the ground up. They come up with the recipes. They decide what they're going to do. They come up with grocery lists, those kind of things, where they're able to run a coffee shop out of the classroom here and deliver. And a lot of the teachers say it helps them get through the week. It makes their Friday, whenever they hear that coffee cart coming around and they know they're getting their treat and their drink, that it's just a great thing. And once again, I said it's a great way for them to get an experience of working in a cafe or a coffee shop or different things like that. So basically our goal is just to go from here to the workplace without missing a beat once they graduate.
So the typical student who's involved in this program is one who's not targeted college, but that doesn't exclude those from college, does it?
Right. We don't exclude anyone. Anyone that wants to get involved with the club and wants to help out, it's just a great opportunity. That, like you said, we don't exclude anybody. If anybody wants to get involved and help out, we would love to have them. But like you said, a lot of the kids are kids who they have no desire to continue their education once they leave here, and we understand some kids are like that, and we want to make sure we help those kids get to the next step. So, that's something we definitely help out within the classroom.
And that's one of the great things about today's job market is those types of technical skills. We used to call them hands-on jobs. Those things are very much in demand right now. There are some good-paying jobs out there.
Oh, absolutely, Todd. You're absolutely right. A kid who wants to get his hands dirty and work with his hands on, they're definitely in demand. I mean, there's not enough people that want to go out and do those kind of things. Everyone wants to sit behind a computer and enter data or something like that, which isn't a bad thing. That's a great thing also. But like you said, those hands-on jobs, that's where they're in such high demand right now. And our goal is to try to explore some of those things so kids can see what jobs are available once they leave.
Yeah, and they can be really high-paying jobs too if the skills have been developed.
Absolutely, I totally agree. I absolutely. You're totally right. But and a lot of things, and another thing that I want to mention that our classroom just did, and we, this holiday season that we're in right now, we actually, I believe it was about a week ago. Well, it was the week before Thanksgiving break here. My class prepared a Thanksgiving dinner for all the faculty and staff here. We invited a class from the elementary up to serve, and we served, I would guess, probably between 75 and 100 people we served Thanksgiving dinner to. Wow. And, I mean, we made it was all from scratch. We did nothing out of boxes. Like our potatoes, we peeled 40 pounds of potatoes, and we made homemade noodles. I think we baked 6 different turkeys that we needed for the day, and stuffing balls. And the kids got the experience of what it would like to work in a restaurant. And a lot of kids at the end of the day said, wow, I didn't think working at a restaurant was so hard. The next time I go out, I'm going to be a little nicer to my waiter or waitress because that was tough work today. So opening their eyes to those kinds of experience, that's the goal of our classroom and that setting here at the Vocational Experience Club.
Well, I bet you it smelled really good that day, too, though.
I think a lot of the faculty and staff that partake, they say that the weeks leading up to it while we're baking and doing it, they said it's tough being in the hallways and having those smells and knowing that they can't have it yet.
Tell me about the design of the class itself, because it seems like you get kids that might have an interest in this area or that, but you expose them to other types of jobs that are out there so that they have a really well-rounded idea of what the work world is all about.
Right, we're right. And with being within the school setting here, we're kind of limited as what we can offer because we do have, so we try to take things that are available to us, like the car detailing. That's something that we're able to take. And once again, I tell the kids, everyone has a car at home, most likely, and those cars need detailed. So if nothing else, you can do your own car. But like those kind of things are things that we try to take. And I'll like the car detailing, I will take that experience and I'll try to relate it to other jobs that are available. I try to relate that to, working at a dealership. And I said, you could get in on the ground floor and maybe start as a detailer and then work your way up to being like a shop mechanic helper. And I said, you don't know where a job like this could lead to. And that's where we try to tell the kids, because I have kids who'll say, I don't want to do this. I don't want to work in a coffee shop. I don't want to work in a restaurant. But I say, you don't realize where these job skills you're learning, what they're going to lead to. And starting on the ground floor, no one's going to make you the CEO of a company on day one, but you don't know how high you can get until you start at the ground floor.
Yeah, that translation of skills from one job to a different job. There are some of those things that they fit in nicely in some other employment situation that they might not even have thought of that their skills would apply there. Is this a class that is generally for juniors and seniors, sophomores? How do you?
Oh, we really don't exclude anyone. We have students in it from 7th to 12th grade. It just all depends on who wants to get involved and those kind of things. Like I said, we're always looking for. There's students that have it scheduled into their day. But then there's other students, like I said, we're always willing if somebody wants to volunteer, if they have a free period and want to come and work in the program and help out and get involved. We would love to have anybody that we could get involved in the program. So we really don't exclude anybody because kids, your time in high school is so short. So even if you're in 7th grade, it seems like now the way things are work, they're constantly, what's your plan? What's your plan? And that's something we want to help them find that answer to.
Talking with Mathew Scott about the Vocational Experiences Club and the class that's associated with it at Purchase Line Schools. I'm assuming as well that you get the opportunity to work with people from outside the school setting who come in and show the students what it's like working in their business.
Oh, absolutely. We have some. We've had some people who have come in and talked to us on different things, but we do try to get out into the community, do some trips out in the community to tour some different facilities. I know we've toured some different factory settings. We've actually had the opportunity to tour a couple different power plants to see what it's like to work in a power plant, because I know I have no idea until I went to the power plant what exactly was involved, and it's great when we get out there and see and we talk to people in their setting, because first off, they love to show us what they're doing, but then they also try to relate to the kids and tell them, how to get in on the ground floor and work your way up in a power plant, what different jobs. I mean, I know myself when we went to the power plant, for example, that I didn't realize what exactly was even involved. It definitely, it's just an eye-opener for the kids to see what the potential could be in a job like that.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it sounds like it's a great program, and there's all kinds of potential for expanding it or refining it to target something new, and you've got a lot of flexibility with it.
Absolutely. And it's nice to have, it's just definitely not a one-man person. I know we have different people involved here. I know Mrs. Cheehy's another teacher who's, Amanda Cheehy's another one who helps out. She runs some different aspects of the program where she goes and she helps stock the faculty rooms with snacks, so the kids have to do those kind of things. I know Jonathan Fairbar, our tech ed teacher, he's great. He's been one of the ones that he set up a couple of our trips to go out to the power plants and different things. So it's definitely, the saying, it takes a village. Well, here it definitely does here at Purchase Line. This program is just not a one-man show. It's so nice to have, and once you have all these people involved, you hear so many different aspects that just makes the program a stronger program.
Yeah. All right. It's the Vocational Experiences Club. Mathew Scott's been with us here this morning at the Purchase Line School District. Hey, thanks for the visit.
Yeah, thank you very much for having me. I love to talk about this, and I appreciate the opportunity to get word about it, what the great things the kids are doing here.
All right. Have a great day today.
Thank you much. You too.